So again, this is for my Tauruses, my Virgos, and my Capricorns. Just a little bit of, I like to start off with a little bit of astronomy. So my Tauruses are a feminine sign, and Taurus is ruled by the planet of Venus. So we know that planet of Venus is, everybody associate Venus with sexuality and all of that, but Venus is also about, your desires, your ambitions, entertainment, so having fun, all of that. Our Virgos, and it's my grandma's birthday today. Happy birthday, Granny. So she is a Virgo. Virgos are ruled by the planet of Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. Mercury stands for the prince in Vedic astrology, so being very close to the sun. So Mercury is, again, the communicator, inheritances, that type of thing is associated with Mercury. My Capricorns is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about long-term goals, long-term life lessons, karma, that type of stuff. Hey, Winston, how you doing? We're going to get started in a minute. I'm just giving some background on, the astrology of my earth sign. So again, Taurus is ruled by the planet of Venus, which is all about love and desires and passions and sexuality. And then the Virgos is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication, inheritances. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is long-term goals, life lessons, karma, that type of energy. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Get my light together. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and get started. So this is my reading for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Spirit, what is it that my earth signs need to know for their healing? I'm going to pull a couple more before I go to the next one. And then I'm going to pull the top card and the bottom card. Ew, hey sister. So for everybody that's just joining, I really just gave a astrological point of my earth signs. So again, the Tauruses are ruled by the planet of Venus, which is all about love, desires. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury is all about communication, inheritances, close relationships. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about life lessons, karma, long-term goals, and things of that sort. So I got my Akashic out. Now I'm going to clarify with my astrology deck, and then we'll be able to get to it. Hey, y'all. Y'all come in. I'm using my my mood light, my chakra light. I love it already. Okay, and then my top and bottom card. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. In my first row, I have the Bird's Nest, 3 of Forces. This card always gives me a sense of family, what's close, maybe friends. We having some things going on with close friends and family. This card is clarified by desire and communicating. So what it's giving me is that a lot of my earth signs out there are desiring better communication with friends, better communication with family. I'm getting more so family though, and strong mother energy. Some of you are seeking a better connection with that mother figure. Yeah, and then you have the fire element and air element here. Even though this is an earth sign, so some of you may be dealing with a fire sign parent or either an air sign planet. So that's your Pisces, no, Pisces is water, I'm sorry. Sagittarius could be a Sagittarius connection, could be a Gemini connection. But this is definitely parents. Somebody is desiring a better communication with your parents. So we gotta figure out what's going on with that communication and why that communication either isn't happening. I'm also seeing a lot of butterflies, and I'm feeling like somewhere the communication or the relationship transformed early on. So this is giving me childhood. So something may have happened in your childhood where, yeah, this is energy of 10 too. So 10 is Capricorn energy, and also 10 represents endings and beginnings. So definitely there was something going on in the childhood for some of you that transformed the communication with a parent. So and like I said, I'm getting more of a mother figure with this. And you're desiring to bring that communication back, to have that connection again, to have that balance again. In my next section here, I have paths unknown in reverse. So I feel like you're very clear about this. You're very clear about what you want. You know, you still have a lot of options and a lot of paths that is available to you, but I'm feeling like you're very sure of where you want to go. I want this. I want this. That's what I'm getting. This is clarified by the Escape card, followed by the World card. So definitely I feel like you took time to go within yourself too, because we have moons. Moons represents emotions. You're escaping the world. You know, you're taking time to yourself, escaping the world, and this is causing you to really analyze things. And I feel like you've been able to have time to analyze this relationship with the mother, or with a mother figure. For some of you, this is a mother figure. So it may not be your actual mother. It could be a mother figure in your life. But you took time to go within yourself, analyze things, and I feel like part of that journey, and a part of the things that you've analyzed is that relationship, and you desire to have a stronger connection with that mother or that mother figure in your life. You want to transform it back to where it was, because it once was a very nurturing relationship. Yeah, maybe a parent passed away and you're desiring that communication with that parent right now. Well, always, but I feel like in your energy, in your aura right now, it's very strong. But for most of you, I'm getting this is a parent that's still here in this realm, and you know, somewhere along the way that communication transformed to something other than what it was. But it once was a very loving, nurturing connection. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Hey mom. The next card is the Buddha Prepares card in reverse. I really don't like to see this card in reverse. Let me come up here so y'all can see this card. This is one of my most favorite cards. So this is the Buddha Prepares card. And it's all about you being the person that's going within yourself, healing. As you can see, there's an older couple here. So this is all about that family pathology stuff. I always refer this to family pathologies of, you know, healing things of the past so the future can have a different life and have a different energy around him. You see, he's going within himself to do the healing. That way that thing won't be passed on. But it's in reverse. So why is this card in reverse? This Buddha Prepares card is clarified by the 11th house, which the 11th house represents friends. It represents just others too. Definitely friends, but just others. So it's not people that's in your family circle, so others. So you're not stepping into healing this stuff because of others, somewhere along the way of others. I also got the Hilarion card in reverse. Hilarion is the Archangel of information. He's over the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records really definitely ties into this Buddha Prepares card. Both of them are major arcana cards too. So this is definitely generational stuff of going back and this may, like I said, this may be a generational thing too. Yeah. And I feel like the cause of this is actually other people. Other people had something to do with you guys' relationship. The others. So it could be a relationship that the mom was in. It could be you grew up and, you know, you did certain things, but definitely there was a breakdown in the relationship with this mother or mother figure because of others. And Hilarion card also represents just being connected to spirit. This Hilarion card is deep. I can go in on this card for a long time. Your connection to spirit, your connection to your Akashic Records. If you don't know about Akashic Records, please Google Akashic Records, because it goes back to the notion of the book of life. So this is your past, present, and future. And I feel like you're going to find the answers to your healing in that. I feel like you have been, you know, meditating and analyzing what's going on. You're trying to escape that. But somewhere along the line, you're letting the others, deter you from that, you know, and then it's clarified by balance. So you're not finding the balance in your healing because of the others. And you need to get away from that. You need to get away from that. Because like I said, I do see that you desire a better connection with the mother or mother figure, or if the mom has passed on, you miss that. You miss that. You miss that communication with the mom or the mother figure. And if that's the case, if your mom or mother figure has passed on, this Hilarion card in reverse makes sense, because it's like she's coming, trying to send you messages and synchronicities, and, you know, probably coming to you in your dreams, and you're not listening to that, or you're not paying attention to that. That could also be that Hilarion card in reverse. Balance. My next section here is the Queen of Roses, followed by Uranus Genius. So this is giving me 9 is endings. 9 is endings. I feel like this is where we're trying to get to. We're trying to go within ourselves, heal our past karmas, get our spirit connection, become balanced, so we can have that connection again with the mother figure, and just connection with our, for some, this is your connection to your own divine feminine inside of you. You know, when I say divine feminine, it doesn't mean for men you're gay or anything like that. Everyone has a balance of masculine and feminine energy within them. So this could also getting back to your escaping the world, getting back to yourself, finding that divine feminine within you. That's what that could be as well. And I feel like this Queen of Roses, you know, unconditional love, self-love, loving yourself, ending a generational cycle. And this also, with this Buddha Prepares, also represents you taking time for yourself, meditating and going within yourself and learning about yourself. But it's in reverse because of the others. You're too busy worried about other people. And because you're not paying attention to your spirit connection and your life cycles and your life lessons and your karma. And you're being called to find balance in that earth signs. Definitely. I don't like it. But this, like I said, with this friends card, if you can see, it says friends, but again, this could be others. So this could be people at work. This could be just people around you, like they're seductively just saying stuff, just talking in your ear. Talking in your ear. Distracting you from what you're supposed to be doing, distracting you from your purpose, distracting you from going forward, you know, on your journey. That's what these people are. And I'm also getting that it's taking you off, it's definitely taking you off balance with that, with being grounded. Because my earth signs, you are, you know, my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, you are an earth sign. And at times you can become unearthed, unbalanced, ungrounded, not grounded in yourself. Yeah. This row right here is also giving me emotions too. Escaping emotions. Because again, moons represents emotions. And especially with the 12th house, I feel like it's some heavy emotions. You know, just bad thoughts, bad emotions attached to, you know, the loss of that relationship or the change in that relationship has caused a lot of emotions. And it probably caused you to just, it says it's escape the world, but that could also be in isolating yourself too. Isolating yourself. And that's also could be why this card is in reverse, the Paths Unknown card. Because you're probably confused because your energy is all over the place. Energy all over the place. For the ones that's just coming in, I'm going to catch y'all up real quick. In my first row, I have the bird's nest with butterflies, followed by the desire card and communication. So that's giving me that someone is desiring a reconnection or better communication with a mother or a mother figure. This relationship once was a very loving and nurturing relationship, but somewhere along the line there was a change. And by you going within yourself and escaping the world, really analyzing what's going on, I feel like you've come across, you know, when we go into our soul and start thinking about stuff, we start to think about, okay, what, you know, like just life stuff. And I think that relationship is one of the ones that always come up. This also could be a mother or a mother figure that has passed on. You're missing that connection. But that's where this row comes in. I feel like you have been having dreams probably or having spirit connections, but you're not listening to it if that's you. Also, this row is giving me karma, life lessons. It's in reverse, so we're not stepping into that. We're supposed to be the ones healing our legacy, healing the past, our ancestors, and our future. But for some reason, we're letting friends and the others, so co-workers, associates, this person, that person, take us off track of our balance, and it's causing us not to be balanced. There's also a lot of emotions going on there as well. We're trying to get here, which is the Queen of Roses. We're trying to become that love and that self-love. What's going on here? Somebody being negative. Yeah, this is love and light. I operate from the heart and I operate about healing. I always tell people I'm not going to tell you when you're going to die. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to have $1 million. All I do is pick up the energy from everybody, you know, the people that about healing. What is it that we need to know to continue on in our healing? Now, if abundance is a part of that, then so be it. And that's it. But I'm not gonna let anybody deter me from helping and standing in my purpose and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is helping people heal. So with that being said, the next row here is clearing the way. This card lets me know that there is a blockage somewhere. So clearing the way is a blockage. If you can see, you're on your journey. There's a log in the middle of the road. There's a blockage somewhere. And this blockage is clarified by truth. So this is giving me that you're not going ahead in this journey of finding that communication back, becoming that self-love and that love being resonating from your heart because of lack of truth. Or it could be just lack of not wanting to acknowledge the truth. This is also giving me, maybe you've been told stories when you were younger that were not the truth, and that's where that blockage came from with the relationship with the mother. That could also be it. Yeah. Or you not knowing the truth deterred you from going back home, because if you can see here where they have the log in the road, they're trying to go back on that journey to get back home, but the blockage is in the road. So you're definitely being called to seek balance so you can clear the way and move on in your journey. Some of you don't want to talk to that mother figure. Something is keeping you from talking to that mother figure. But you're being called to go back and heal what you need to heal in that area. Mother, grandmother, it's a female energy. Guardian, that was a mother. Female energy. You need to seek truth in that. Because you may have been told, things that were necessarily not the truth. Maybe somebody told you some things to make you mad at that mother figure and it wasn't so. That could also be some of you out there as well. My next card is the Sands of Time, followed by the Black Moon Lilies. This is very significant because, matter of fact, Friday, we will be experiencing our new moon, which is also considered in some parts of the world the black new moon. We just went through a black new moon here in, where I'm at in Florida, but in other parts of the world, this new moon is considered the black moon for them. So for this card to come out, it's definitely that time. And for it to be the Sands of card in reverse, with this card, upright is saying, you have time, be patient. In reverse, that means time is winding down. Now is the time to do this. You need to mend this relationship because it's karmic. It is a life lesson. You need to mend this relationship. It is a life lesson, and it is hindering you from having truth and going forward in your journey. So I'll probably end up coming back here, but I'm gonna move on to my energy cards. So what is the current energy for my Earth signs, my Taurus, Virgo, and my Capricorns? What is the current energy? I feel for y'all. Okay, we got one all tied up. And then my top card and my bottom card. So the first card is all tied up. You are feeling all tied up in it. You're all tied up in this energy. That's why you have a blockage. You are feeling all tied up in this energy, and if you don't feel it, you are. Because I feel like some of you out there are in denial of the importance of this relationship to your story and to your journey. This relationship with this female figure, mother figure, grandmother, mother, guardian that raised you, female figure. And I'm not talking about feminine because, again, feminine could be male or female. This is a female energy. Okay, I'm back. This is a female energy. You are all tied up right now. You need to clean this up, that relationship. Go back, figure it out, because it is a karmic lesson. And don't let the others, friends and the others, dictate, what's going on in this relationship. The next card is the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is the heart chakra. Hey Jessica, how you doing? This is the heart chakra. This is matters of the heart. Whether you want to believe it or not, this relationship and what's going on in this relationship, what happened in this relationship is affecting you emotionally. Definitely. And it's crazy that I got the Archangel Raphael card because I felt the need to light me a green candle for my earth signs, and on the candle I got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Raphael. I put it right there, Raphael, because he is the angel of healing. He's going to help with the matters of the heart chakra. And then for me to pull the heart chakra card, this is definitely healing of the heart. Matters of the heart. Healing matters of the heart. The next energy card is the adjacent possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities with this. A lot of possibilities. A lot of different ways that this can go. But I feel like that karmically and according to your life lesson, you have to do this. So it's a lot of different avenues. You might be trying to figure out, how do I, get that relationship back? You're going to have to strategize. How do I fix that? You'll have to strategize. That adjacent possibilities is connected to the paths unknown. With that paths unknown card in reverse, I feel like you know that this needs to happen, and you just got to strategize and figure out what it is that I need to do to fix this. The next energy card is Goddess of the Moon. Again, the moon in astrology represents your inner self, your most authentic self, the mother figure. Moons represent mother figure, sun is father figure. So this is reiterating that this is about the mother figure, somebody that, played that mother role, or your actual mother. Goddess of the Moon, mother figure. And also being at balance with your emotions. So that card represents a lot. The next energy card was number 30, the Garden and the Gate. For some of y'all that's been watching me, y'all know all about this card. I always pick this energy card because this card is all about people having the tools that they need to go on in their destiny to get to the garden. The girl in this card literally has a necklace on with a key on it, and she's just sitting at the gate. Instead of using the key and going in the gate, you have the strength and you have the control to fix this and to move forward in your destiny and in your journey. Open up the gate. That's all you have to do, is open up the gate. You have several possibilities, adjacent possibilities, several possibilities. But this matter of the heart definitely needs to heal. Or it's going to become a family pathology, and it's going to be a generational thing. We're not trying to do that. The next card is Healer of the Ages. Again, this reiterates the Buddha Prepares card, that you are the one that's going to heal your legacy. You are the one that's going to heal these things, of these matters of the heart, so the next generation don't continue the pattern. By you going and addressing this and healing it, you are helping your legacy. When you know better, you do better. You don't want your children to have to go through the things that you went through. Nobody does. But this is definitely what it is. So for the people that's joining, I'm going to do a quick review before I go on. In my first row, we got the bird's nest, followed by desire and communication. So there's a desire to have a connection back with a mother figure. You know, that could be a grandmother, so someone that played that mother figure role. That relationship went through a transfer or of dynamic early on. Also, with this past unknown, there's some emotional things attached to it. You know that this needs to be fixed. I feel like some of you are going through your spiritual journey, and that's why this relationship is coming up now, because it needs to be addressed. Some of you are escaping this, but you need to address it, because this is very much so a life lesson, a karmic lesson. And I feel like you're letting the others, friends or the others, get in the way of you healing this. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with there's a blockage of the truth. So somebody's not telling the truth. Maybe somebody told you stories about this mom that wasn't so, but that's what's keeping you from literally going back home or going back to that mother figure and fixing things. But you're being called to have balance. This needs to be healed now. This relationship needs to be healed now, because again, this is a part of your journey and a part of you going to the next level. The energy cards you got was all tied up, because you're all tied up in emotions, all tied up in not really knowing the truth. And again, you're tied up in this karmically, because until you release this energy from you, it's going to be tough going to the next level. So you're literally tied down to this karmic lesson. So once you fix this lesson, you can move on to the next level, and you can heal your legacy and not have this generational thing going on with the next generation. That all tied up card came next, before the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, heart chakra. So you're all tied up in heart chakra thing, matters of the heart, love, you know, that type of thing. You got the adjacent possibilities card saying that you have many possibilities of how you can heal this. You just got to do it. The next card is the Goddess of the Moon card, which is your emotions. So, and also representing the mother figure. Then you got the Guardian of the Gate card, basically saying that you can heal this. You have the key. You have the key to this, to heal this relationship, to heal this life lesson, this karmic lesson. You just got to use the key and open up the gate. That's it. You just got to use the key and open up the gate. Following that, you got the Healer of the Ages, which is such a beautiful card. I'm going to show y'all this card. And again, this card represents you being the one that's healing your legacy, your ancestors, and the future. By going through and healing this, this thing, what you may perceive as a family curse or something that has, held you back. This is you being able to heal that and not passing that on to the next generation. As you can see, his heart is lit up. Once you heal this, your heart is going to open. Your heart chakra is going to open, and you're going to be good to go. And you're going to be able to go on into your next journey. But you need to fix that relationship with that mother figure. And stop letting people dictate what that relationship could be, because that mother may have done things, she may have been addicted to things, just whatever it was. Because I'm getting, some of it is true, but I am getting the story has been flip-flopped and just turned all around and told to you, and you're holding some things against her that's not necessarily the truth. Because I do feel like I said, this relationship had a transfer of dynamic very early on. So by you just growing up, there's some people that just embellished on the story and really didn't tell you, everything, or they told you what they wanted you to, for their own gain. Needs to be fixed. Moving on. So what is it that we fear? Why are we not fixing this relationship? Why are we not going to the next level? What is it that we fear? And then I'm going to take my top and bottom card. So what is it that we fear? Fertility. Again, this is reiterating that mother figure, that mother connection. Fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, initiation energy. So this is potential. What could become of that mother, that relationship? It might not be what you're thinking it's going to be. This might not be what you're thinking it's going to be. Maybe that mother has changed since then. You could birth new possibilities. That's that adjacent possibilities. So this is all about not going with the stories that you've been told and not listening to others. Go with how it makes you feel, the energy of how it makes you feel. And again, you have adjacent possibilities, so just going at your own pace. But birthing new possibilities, going back to that mother figure energy. Dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. Again, like I said, this is for some of you, this is you longing for that connection with that mother that may have passed. That's what dreams is about. I feel like they may have been coming to visit you in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, because a lot of times your dreams can tell you a lot about yourself and your healing too. Receptivity, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. This is all about that love, giving and receiving to this person. I feel like you have been told things about this mother figure that has really truly blocked you and just turned you off about even connecting with this person again. Even though this person was once a loving, nurturing individual to you. For some reason, you fear that connection, that connection again. And then you got beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. This relationship could be a great thing. It could be a great thing. Connecting back again. Even if it's not on like a old mother, you're my mom, you my mama or whatever, just that connection you could learn from at minimum. We got wonder, voyage, crossing deep seas, journey of the soul. Some of you don't want to deal with this or fear dealing with this because it's a deep-seated hurt. It's a deep-seated hurt. Some of you don't want to go through the dark night of the soul. Don't want to even think about it. And that's that world. Some of y'all need to escape the world and handle this. Going within yourself to heal. Journey of the soul. What are we fearing? Journey of the soul. Fearing the healing process because we know it's going to hurt. Atlantis. Rapid development, excellence, and success. Some of you are afraid of success, afraid of succeeding. A lot of us have just afraid of doing something different than the norm because we have become accustomed and, what is it called? Dependent on chaos. Accustomed to and dependent on chaos. We are being called to change that. If you don't leave with anything else other than this, you are being called to be the one to heal your legacy. Heal the family pathologies that are, have the potential of being passed down to the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. You are being the one to do that. Do not let outside people, friends, and others deter you from that mission and that journey. Also seek truth, because I feel like a lot of you have not been told the full truth, especially about that mother figure or aunt. It could be an aunt. Hey, cuz, how you doing? It could be an aunt, just somebody that's like a mother figure in your life. Even if you had a mother, but that aunt was also there, that was a mother figure too. So it could be an aunt. It don't necessarily have to be your mother. It's a mother figure that the relationship changed early on, and it was because of things that may have happened and some truths or not so truth that was told to you. But it definitely affects you emotionally, and it needs to be healed. My next deck is my shaman deck. I love my shaman deck. For those that follow me, y'all know I love this deck because yes, we have all of this mess on the table, and my shaman deck, just tells us what is it that we need to heal. What is it that we can do with the mess to be able to clear that way, have truth, have balance, and get to the next level. One. Oh. Two. Okay, so we got 4. I'm gonna just go with these 4. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the top and bottom like I always do. So the first card is the mystical shaman. Some of y'all out there, somebody's a shaman out there. The mystical shaman is all about shamans have long since been, healers of the ages, earth healers. Definitely there's a healer out there. And again, like I said, you're being called to heal this mess. So the shaman, the mystical shaman is number 38, which is 11. 11 is a master manifesting number. So I'm going to read that. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You got the all tied up card. Consider the possibility of living without attachment. Like I said, I feel like you're so accustomed to the chaos and accustomed to the norm that you're afraid to move on from it. So consider the possibility of living without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourselves and others? Stories that you've been told. Can you really decipher what's the truth and what's not the truth? Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who will you become if you stop telling the tales that have defined you up until now? I feel like this story has defined you up until now. That's why you're being called to fix it so you can move on in birth, fertility, birth a new you, birth a new possibility, birth a new life. You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. I'm going to just keep going. Number 55, Taming the Wind. So taming the wind, and then you got the air element, communicating. So this is definitely about communication. But when you think about it, when you're communicating, it's air coming out of your mouth, the air element. So it says, it's time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams. You got the dream card, and desires. Just remember that when Taming the Wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. Again, some of y'all are having dreams, and some of y'all are actually dreaming, desiring a better future, desiring a better life for you and your kids and your, that type of thing. You can have that. You definitely can have that. The Witness, number 64. The Witness says, the witness that has been by your side all along is now ready to become your ally. You thought you were the doer, but today you discovered that things happen when you get out of the way. A lot of us have an issue with trying to dictate what goes on in our life and when. We pray about stuff, we manifest stuff, put intention out there, but we have to surrender the how it's going to happen. This is all about you surrendering to the process. So because you have many possibilities to what you can do. Surrender to the process. Yes, go out and work for it, but you have to surrender to how things are. You can't tell God how things are going to go. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Surrender. Whoever that resonates with, look up angel number 64. If you having an issue with surrendering, angel number 64, Google it. Number 24, the heart of the sky. The heart of the sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of the sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly and allow the universe to take care of the details. I just said that. Set your intentions, pray, manifest, write you a vision board, surrender the how. Surrender the details in which God is going to allow everything you dream to come. Because when you start trying to dictate what's going on, you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking the way. Surrender. If that resonates with you again, angel number 64 and angel number 24. Eagle, number 16. I love eagle. I get this one all the time too. Have you become trapped? Right there, we got the all tied up energy card. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? That's literally that whole second row. Paths unknown, escape the world. Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, paths unknown. Just sitting there trying to figure out what to do. Ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation, embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. Eagle is also about flying above situations. Yeah, stuff may be ugly right now, but you need to be like the bird and fly above the situation so you can see it from a broader perspective. Because sometimes when you're face to face with a thing, it can cause you to, like I always like to use this, it can cause you to play checkers. But you're being called to play chess, not checkers. Look at a thing from a broader perspective, and then you'll know how to move for 5 and 6 and 7 steps ahead. The next one is flow. Flow is reiterating the other two. Flow is all about surrendering. Some of y'all having a hard time surrendering. You're all tied up. You're all, used to the norm, used to the mess. When flow comes to visit, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Now's the time to allow nature to run its course. Again, I feel like you have been praying for this. You have been praying for healing, praying to go to the next level in your journey, praying for that connection again with that mother figure, or to fix that connection with the mother figure because you know it's affecting you emotionally in matters of the heart, how you respond to your children. You know that. And you've been, even if you haven't literally said it in your subconscious, you've been praying for that situation to be healed. Now's the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements and the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guilt or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. So you will reach what you need, to reach. You just, have to go through the motions and fix it. Seek truth, seek balance. Don't let your future be dictated by what you've been told, because it may not have been the whole truth. Escape this world that you have built around yourself. Escape that. Yes, Jessica, surrender the how. Surrender the how. A lot of us have issues with just surrendering. Pray, Put your intention out there, manifest, surrender how it's going to happen, how the details are going to come. So that's my pretty much my reading for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, my earth signs. I'm being told to pull the card at the bottom, strategy. I said that's that possibility, strategy. You're going to have to figure out a way to fix this. Reprogramming the things that you've been told. Reprogramming the emotional connection that you have to this. Because, you know, we carry emotional cords to certain situations and certain people. Just when you hear a person's name, it automatically gives you an emotional response. So you're going to have to strategize on what it is. And this also giving me writing down and dissecting really what happened. Because, again, I'm getting a strong energy of you not being told the complete truth. Or you're not really acknowledging the truth. You know, the top card, rest and rejuvenation. This is that meditating and praying. Meditating and praying. You see in meditation pose, meditating and praying. I feel like that's going to really help you gain clarity in with this situation and what to do next. So that's my reading for my earth signs. I'm going to stop there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tune in tomorrow with me and my friends, my light workers friends. We're having our light workers love circle tomorrow at 8 o'clock. It's going to be streamed live here on Facebook and Instagram and probably YouTube. But we're going to be talking about the new moon, the energy that to be expected. We're going to talk about it from a astronomy standpoint. Also what you can expect energetically from you know, this new moon. Also just, you know, the normal stuff we talk about. You know, we laugh and have fun, talk about spirituality, talk about life, maybe talk about things that have happened. Next week on the 5th at 4 o'clock, we will be live with our Light Workers Love Circle again in Puerto Rico this time, and it's going to be the anniversary episode. You know, the first time, the 1 year anniversary of when we met my sister Eleanor and Mike, and you know, that big change. So that's going to be really exciting to be coming to you live from San Juan. If anybody out there want personal readings, or yes, the 6th at 4 p.m. So if anybody want personal readings, you can DM me, or you can go to my website. It has all of my information, all of my events, all of my videos, also my blog, also information about my coaching, my life coaching, life purpose coaching, relationship coaching, all certified at ajhightower.com. Follow me on Instagram, AJ_the_shaman, and then also my YouTube, AJ the Shaman. So I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Earth signs, you know, we got to fix this. You are being called to fix this for generations to come. You are fighting for your legacy. So I love y'all. I'll be back here again next week. Y'all have a good day. Oh, and happy birthday again.